you see, every drug I will take no. I don't want to be biased. Every drug I will take no. Effect at the bro. It's not one me draw. Was so careful. And I also advise my doctor and trauma. Yes, because every drug I will be the good side and the bad side of it. Into other herbal, orthodox, natural, whatever, I will take I also am mindful of it. Because the air can say druna or no, a parta, a cobo parta, into Nayana, ye trohon, a side adverse effect between their bro. Into do know that into more time limits. That's why I was about to do self-medication. Into I wouldn't say orthodox medicine is bad or good, natural medicine no. But then be careful and cautious as to when you take it.
You are watching the biggest, the largest, the highest, the greatest, the tallest, and the mightiest world platform. I'm always Queen Hadasha. Call me Empress Makida. I am Labraska, the sun goddess. Makachira will say, enlightenment, no, a mass bibia, a kosu, every angle. A hate the medical system, a hate religious system, everywhere. Ni panka sakura ni abanahoso. Nti sesi enu we are able to tell say ade we kura ekoso na se yare so nye yare ni nyina ye enlightenment until we are trying our best to hit left, right, center, front, back to make sure say education no aye broad and also say awakening no aye broad said the American ye mass something na hate the whole world and not the whole universe no ankasa enti no. And then we are going to talk about discharge na nkrofonya no ehɔ no mo keka na yesi yi omo ya nsem bebre omu tumi ko adenchire nyina wom what na kura seda yesi we nya white aya mi hu so obi enya black da but de bi obi enya white yesi ade no kura nkoyie yi mema ni bi kura timi ka so omu bie ho omu de ani eden ena di wura because de be hia wo no wan fenti a na che so wona na oyo brafo ansa na owuye. Abusia, we are going to talk about genital discharge. Ni nyina enye infection. How is it possible? Say ma de yi so say me yo ba me ye be ma. Me nya hwe me nim within me say me hwe da nya hwe. And so ade we esi ye ne saying this is what we are going to discuss, but a whole show is coming for them. So we are able to see whether the medical system itself no e will future bi wo ho. E will future bi wo ho a day. We are going to delve into food, ayedini, delve into medications, ayefa, adani yenum blood pressure, drew, and no anxiety. So why do I have to take it? We are going to delve into all these things very soon. Bigger shows are on their way coming. Mama hint you so by you still don't have the key. Just ubopini misona me for say meti me ama why not? Because we have the ability to create. I welcome you people to another episode of Revelations. Today we are here with Dr. Cosmos Bimpong, Adjei. Nidine Dosu ye, and he's going to talk about not all genital discharge is infection. And a discharge is infection. And no, and I call discuss into me man akwaba ni yentie ne num sam ye hu nipa ko oye na afi ye wi a ne de nkomon ayeden ahihye so. I love you with lot of love and I hate you with lot of hate. If you hate me, cause and effect, I understand. Ti the other baby bia no na me increase no na me dey am back. Papa mo akwaba kese pa.
With Jesus Mommy Grace.
Great. And then our first time on this biggest platform.
Yes.
So please kindly pay obeisance to the followers and the subscribers. Please greet them.
All right.
Now introduce you. Fachire omo. Uwie na so wa adofo ba ko mienu bi abeso che omo no so ho akwanya ho.
All right. Mechia our native in our relationship so. No kwasem ne say show you quite cheap nti your patients across the globe are some of here so many bit so many nti mechi we bia minti modin na afia koso ase say mun follow na mun chawan phone so se be ya e betumi abo obi so tikakra meka e ho no. All right. Yo
ya mo akwaba ya ni nso eso.
All right.
Sesi eno ye si gina ye bi e wo platform we so wo ba na so ye doctor ye be say hu doctor ko an wo ye doctor no se bebre wom pane de ewom book de ewom en habamba de ewom ebi so koto no melcom and omo de ato omo so say we what kind of doctor are you?
All right. Media near more into public health education na me share more into preventive medicine enema ye be ya ema yare ema yeso enti me train natural medicine and I'm saying medical sciences nti masan akomo into health promotion and research nti oyare condition no ye hwe dia ho de betimi but normally focus is on prevention and then obetimi wankasa betimi control yare ema ensan so nche nti masan akomo into diet as well nti eyana me shada nye nunu more but do more prevention natural name betimi aboa
natural remedies
exactly betimi aboa and me focus ne pa on education the nkofu be hu a also mo yema yare ma also bounce for na ese wo ye a wonu medru most of the time nti the make on no.
That's great.
Yeah.
We welcome you.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you. Nti yebetumi akasa wo medical doctor. Yebetumi akasa. Yebesi ehu. Ni ebisa wo ye. In fact, what can be very big. Na mami mbisa niama mienu ne mebisa no ya get into the show. Ade bi etwetwe maso. Yesi moko medical school na yes 6 years. 6 years na moko no. So be ye mo friends arterial science.
Obi ye den.
Arterial science another.
Arterial science is different.
Me can some fofo. It's an subject ni dey.
Arterial science yeah.
Okoye no a omo wo mark a omo de ma no. So bi nso koye law a owo mark omo de ma no. But yes medicine ni dey say wo hit 50% pa nature say no ano no. Why is it so? Enu mo me ye nipa nkwa no. Why is it like when you hit 50% you when you pass, but the other ones no have so many? Why is it so?
I want say it has to do more of practical and hands-on. It's now we can also call field no, call your work housemanship the training. So they are saying more of idea wo ya me ahwe, and more of book me o kakatro. You get the point? Anti surgery any obi yarama do ne how are you going to handle a patient? Inti enye more of book and then memory and say odi baba.
Oh okay. Inti no mama mo 50%.
Sanity.
Inti doctor ni bia timi hwe eyare ana ohwe medicine. What do you people read?
Okay, I want say generally no usua how the body function in real for them. So I say but specializations will be so me can say me line here more of public health education. Obi nso afa surgery. Obi nso afa ebia eni, obi nso afa esen. Obi nso afa internal medicine. And to be in area or socializing tinye obi na health condition bia.
So we put doctors in now together. Can we say they learn human anatomy, human biology or medicine? And what you come in our bomua or mo fapim kese ba ko esi wansa na obi apaya fa branches no ye duro na mukosua anase den
into human biology said work no and to be sure about the human physiology how the system work so organ bia na juma ye yare to make no afi nura e de ma no the process of film anytime as nipa nom all the issue about human physiology the anatomy how drug also interacts and then how to prescribe neuronia there for the person so that is and after so extra January na ewie no obi speakers we came person misua more into ebia any so your ophthalmologist misua more into a ma ho niam crime of gynecologist misua more into adwene brain no neurologist
baba ko ya oncologist or hwe cancer
so anteni ene be experts ene a branch out come more detail into it in this case we to refer say ko hu we so what you say yes
nti eno na e bra but the main thing am study no what nya case bi a abo apini wa a shock woda say na dey we pa how is this possible, how is this person going through this like niam mani bi to me to nipa uhu a wo kira se enyi
yeah to me case we na kwa na abro so na wo to me dwene ho so yes it's very this it is ti basa probably have to call in opinion be senior be obi a more than you mo dey adwen hia na my in case we won count me here.
Do you people believe in spiritual things? Some of the doctors no say they don't. But
the individual difference go no more based on training you say hun because okay because a case job here no physical no we dey e be kwa the best we bia fa ho bia no why e be on so hwe maybe I didn't feel bad so probably I was
the unseen forces so it's like mujidi but you people don't want to add it to your job.
We have done more physical
okay, I get it pa. So as a doctor looking at Africans now and Africans before and ya do wabe na ufu say aba Africa for so at a tender age shock you say how did we get here?
currently case by Kwameka say rampant among the youths kidney conditions. And nothing so cardiovascular conditions, stroke, hypertension. I won't say you have the westernized lifestyle. So that's a problem. Ama omoya remember na baha. First, you can't be kidney failure na intense intenhu. You can't say obi young person be 22, 23 when you high blood pressure na intense. Obisa at be 35 when you cancer na intense. Indeed, there are some conditions beyond especially mechanical internal organs, no kidney, for instance, any cardiovascular health, no pressure, stroke is becoming rampant, especially among the youth. And now, my social handle platform programs me focus on the youth in the power more because some more problems. And apparently, me say lifestyle near part of it. In near ED and near my no, those are the issues you are copying the Western people, and this is where you are going now. And first, I can say the malaria and typhoid because you need to finish when you are more. But I say in the same thing about that's a problem now.
That's a problem now. But Maame bisa we na yenko the topic. Do you feel that? I personally feel that anka first aid and I say ho dodo kakra anka esa akola 2 years kra no ho dodo na ohu ne esa onye. Anka wo sa education no I feel say nka yemfa wo school.
Yeah.
Na ohu like tipaye sa nyaman kitinkiti bi na ko bia wo basic knowledge when it comes to medicine and as a health.
Yeah.
Why don't you people infuse this into our system? Why don't we train people or focus more on preventing us getting to this level? Before we get to this level, then we make education up, we talk or give education about this. Why don't we start from the root?
I think that is why you program until you say education. Sometimes you do go to schools, churches, mosque. See, like I said, maybe area pass many opa no that area no. Until sebeya at every point in time we my dear baby because now topic about se be who sem crofo abuse in Europe and a problems you see. Until education ho once like I say medicine abroad, treat health abroad. Until omo yeah, line also no so prevention, medication, prevention, and then
those who are giving the medical system no holistic approach. Or other things.
Also, women no quite be sure more don't do so change. Yeah, line no for no.
Why is it so? Because when you go to China,
yes,
they believe in
yes,
like they do more in preventing the things from coming. The holistic, they do more herbs, and so why is our case different as Africans?
Can say be the passion, the interests based on the individual choices. But ye say young crofwa almost promote health nepa. I think that is good. But make us a generally young for passion. Ebe say be or try consulting room or main or any or surgery. But means people are also coming out. They also want to push that agenda. Say you're indicating for you're church and anyone be a real mouse, and I think that is also good. So we are going to get there.
We are going to get there gradually. Banka ye the school. I won't say
yes.
Akola work class 1, class 2. Me I started
more education.
Is there a way we can do this?
Yeah, we can do it.
So why are you not doing it? It's you who have been to the classroom.
Yes. It's yenka huasem. Na yen try to also encourage people. And now there are even NGOs near there, able to come health talks with doctors, some community. People are doing better than any more lamplight anymore.
But you could share classroom now.
Of course, a bit to me, Abua. And you're not going to schools, churches, anyway, we educate and we talk about prevention. And you be interested other health staffs, no, nurses, pharmacists, in promoting health, and you might depend what to do.
That is if they will. You are watching the biggest and the largest Orthodox medicine. Is it good or bad?
Well, I would say, sir, you see, every drug I will take no. I don't want to be biased. Every drug I will take no. It will affect the bro. It's not one drug. I was very careful. And I also advise my doctor and trauma. Yes, because every drug I will be on, the good side and the bad side of it. Other herbal, Orthodox, natural, whatever, I will take I also am mindful of it. Because the can say, Druna or no, a pata, a cobo, pata, into Nayana, ye tro, your side adverse effect between their bro. The Dubian know that, into more time limits. That is why I was about to do self medication. I wouldn't say, Orthodox medicine is bad or good, natural medicine no. But then be careful and cautious as to when you take it. A dribble has 3 days per no. You don't beam. You go just 1 day. So don't go about abusing medications.
I'm asking this because I think we have a lot of herbal medicine. A lot of people are putting a lot of things together here. But when you are going to register it, they are all taking it. They will tell you that Food and Drugs Board has not approved of it and blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, there are medications that you approve it, but you will still take it and have issues about it. So that's why I'm asking.
So our issue now is globally, for natural medicine and Orthodox. Yes. Now the challenge is with herbal medicines, your problem, your control, and the structure side being ye. Obekona obi ye drew no you know. Or your da same. Da same no metal be ko adru na be ha wadwene. Be kokore bi o ye adru no environment na o ye no. If any ball or no ye adru. Do adru might be good, but the environment will cause pollution. Am adru na nya adwuma. I remember say research pe adru bi ankofo bi na omo ye no. Omo de ko nikanika na metals we do na say. And we have to discard adru ni na because nipa ko no wa bom mpenti say ye tumi regulate streamline here. Of course, e wo impotence so de ba. I bet me aboa. But once people abuse it, people do concoction mixtures, and it also has impact. Sometimes on farm measurement count with me to no ground because I have medicine, and that's a problem. Until I regulated, NASA de your mobile food dry 2 days. This meal, this number of capsules. I think it's three basa need me boa because I know say KNUST there's a herbal medicine unit, say education in our course any other institutions. Indeed, yet Miss Chimlani. Na YouTube modern say be ma monitoring akoswa because we know jana so most of the time you call overboard nti yen streamline ye ne emwa say be ya no so yen kwa abuse no na fe betumi aboa kakaka.
I don't want to ask more. If not, I will get into your time because so if you talk about metals, all the cooking utensils we use are metals and we are still eating it.
Exactly.
So if it's in the medicine, is it not the same document?
Oh, say you see the point is when you are say bia wo di mole quantity abedia come and say we nom a drum maybe 500 ml na different. This is food and this is a draw they coat with you. Do you understand? And you now be you might add other ingredients which me but the draw there obota say the coat with some condition. However, the metal condition metal na woman will be able to also affect it. We advise them to maybe use a draw no but maybe I'm using a drum.
Maybe I'm using with
Did you get the point?
I get to the point. If I no one will cook.
You understand? Yes, we educate even with Sanya our canon. See, I'm advice people say don't eat what they do with the benkum because with the benkum more metas more because a funny can more.
Now some be father the same.
That is it. And if you na yesa akoyam. Nti that the duane many dia pesie and e dia pesie e china we dia mutu benkum nti dan the duane nti basa the problem wo mu no enko mutu much enko how again. That's the point.
The other day in class na ye kan asem bi na ye kan about plastics in so ayenum ne plastics the things that no na kidney issues because when you start drinking and you don't know what you are consuming na so ni gu awiem na wo plastic ni mu. How did we get here as black people?
Yeah.
How?
So she says Maame Grace acquire more of economical issue be Africa. Oma dream pum den homa from a few. Will be a business is about money. Inti on say plastic not a diagueriaso, such a gueriaso. He doesn't care. You hear say beton and sika. And say acquire more of saying nature siska. We don't care what happens to each other. A problem back no.
And Papa.
Yes. Inti I say oh ya di many pay you no more na we dia. Think about the health.
At the beer open, you think about the so first. Ntrowa pro tomatoes are pro. At the not sell the basic quantity. We love money than ourselves.
Sure.
Hey, as some more. We dey say back am some best. Do the me fancy and yenko the topic not all genital discharges are not discharge. It's infection. Or say nye bibi e so ni so nsu bia na eye yarewa. Inti the can doctor please define what infection is. We must understand that word. Na afe ye hu discharge no so genital dey say obi anim wo ye oba unim me koka se o mbeka se me ye we wo ye oba eye pussy wo ye oba ma eye dick me koka ni twi di o mbeka se masai kora nti en dey menka but dem ka kakre say eno so nyo da sorry eno dey nim genital but what is infection and what is discharge?
All right. So kind infections are yaremwa eba yemu na enye the bias no kwa ba who say nso gu no kwa even ulcer infections, typhoid infections. It's infection eguma hodro aha. Ne momu no ye pese na charge no ko genital one de no ho. De ba ye ba na ye be ma no ho de no. Na ye pese hwe pa. Nti infection generally means say yare mo bi aba mu. Even malaria infection, parasite. So bi aba mu na abo na de abro. Be cause germs and a microorganism a yes when your infections. Nti yo bebre by na brainings ne be se hwe de kan genitals no ba was be ma wase no. And your cast discharge ensuo free oba ni maso obema ni mu eba. And your person cast bibi sa se ensuo gu a enche so nya infections. So to obo ase na uja se hu ya no koto aduru na wonom. And that's the problem today. And then for abuse antibiotics no be do ebi no. Ye nya antibiotics pa kra nche obi so nkoto nom. Because e mo na di kan hu.
Ono ma
emfa. E mo na already train aduru no say mra e ba obetwe akwese ya bo akra na obebo na afide on fa ho biem. Nti e mo na hu nuru no sisi. Say baby edu o wiase mu no ye fa de bi antimicrobial resistance e mo na fighting no nti obi anom na no bi sani no no me hwe no just one no nesi den from obi one no mapem nti e basa na very problem and the issue e man krofa business no nya hu se nso gu na any infection no akọ draft no akọ pharmacy na onum no and that is where we are today ye pese e chim na ni pe nya enlighten hu so discharge bia hu bia no to bo ashen na infections
Okay, discharge, I think you have to, I think so you have to take your time and explain types of discharge because when you are sleeping with somebody, you discharge, both people. When you play with yourself, you can still discharge.
Exactly.
So tell us which type, I mean types of discharge are you? Nia ye hu ni say ye yare dia ye hu ni say your body now for me ye dia ye hu ni say where the be wrong, like I mean give us types.
All right, okay. Inti yen hwe de etaye ohaw no now ye wo chlamydia infections bo be friend trichomonas me kan first me coach we inti trichomonas it me de sa chlamydia infection de ba ena ye wo gonorrhea na siri gonorrhea ono so twe gonorrhea ne ba. So nya syphilis and more discharge dem ko for kwata confuse pa common ones by gonorrhea and chlamydia no now your a mouse de ba ko a e tar friend no bacteria vaginosis and also ho aha any your trichomoniasis and also ho nti these are the common infections a time nya discharges both a man and mema na yinche ni pa say yes infection ya make kan bia empempi no enso na eba no e ya na ye greenish kakra light greenish ebi oni tun ye brown kakra ebi o kwa yellowish na ya na thick then again san bon pa you say kusuya ese nambia so who san there it is telling you say it's an infection. Even that one I also plead say laboratory and our conclude doctor on show na koye sa test na confirm ni ehwe now ebi on so a obehwe na ebi sometimes no when ya kan da hye no so man tuminya ene efe no deep na say white no it's because of the discharges no and initial nsuye pa say infection apart from say yes colors ya making na fe e born no utanya painful urination one obema kra na obeshi out pains say ebia o sperm say ba na obema hu sa pains no nti sa de ye yare no it is accompanied with this enema e ka ho ka bom nti oba consult na ya na e do history bi so questions be brave and so na etumi hu say we na say that never but who discharge na no form ya do timi say yare by wada enema ye hwe bisa ehu then we take the process from there near diagnose ehu nti so hu emu bi ye pampan e bon ye eniye green kakra eniye yellowish kakra sometimes no pains and our sensations our say ho hyewa ene mama grace e kire say yare bi abo bi na aba ho ene e hawo ni akola ni akohwe de mekan ye bi say ye go no white bia chlamydia then we take it from there.
Question baby said they are no because what we say we didn't know tuberculosis, malaria, measles, HIV. I can mention and mention and mention. We were here. We didn't know about any topic one any. So niyama oboboy mboya obobo mudi na unso mu yino mu ni twedi. Abrofudi no.
Yes, why?
If you hina bedu how because anytime a sickness baby or the abrofudi if you want e ba omo aso no mo wo na duru na e ba so beto ye wo ha enko biom na abeka yare na weibo na aba na abeka weibo na aba na abeka enko da
yeah
eye nkrofo na create yare no ana so se enduane ayedi nso wo bacteria sibu bacteria wo nti enu emo wa aduane na ayedi nti enu so na create ana se den because me pesa me ti ate nti a eni twidi
say ye hwe yare mu na e kana apart from white no jakeni na enem yare and don't more if you say if you best 90s ni ba na we say globalization kakra you took one ye fa ha ye ko haba nti mo na ye di nkita ho na ye di dwa no na ye san nya nam nkita ho die frafra no ene ko sade no
ya ko twetwe ne man ba
ah ntenke bia nka ye ne etigane ntu kwan a ke ne be ye den se de ken then we can look into it so the be na share that be share baby na ye ko fa na be wo ye na
ana ye tu kwan bo ne yan ko hye so a
aha but here's the case say Ghana ni okro bia wiase baby benya Ghana ni ho
of course
yes nti by so doing you know e ya na to contract and at the time say oba no yen so settings na ye be ka say almost nka ya de nka de pa ne local medicines no Orthodox medicines na issue and if you about for never into here laboratory devices never be ready ya you be organ if never you know we be na ho never nti research ahodo a de hwe hu no e ho na pempinye tae no en say makosko akra South Africa and UK nti wo hwe research here was our countries na ya na kon kan kwa anim che de wa ha no nti ho na em ye hu some of these things and na you know say na kwa nipa muja kona wo yum nti aboa bi kamia broni so ye nipa wetuma nya sa aboa na nti etumi de man ho because of saying na the same human beings homo sapiens no enti meka ne say eye nipa frafra ne akona bedie ni enam kitahudi ekoso no ene ma nya dwane di nti obetumi ka so oni oba bia nhia da okodware nsuo ni ade and infections the UTI crowd we are type cancer hasem enti the chane say the kan die strictly by sex be ma ne oba kitahudi nti watu kwan ni broni bia kohia one channel ni de ni bia kohia wetuma fire and the abagan oba no bi be dal be ma no nti those are the very same aha nya sa ene ma no
so there's no way anybody can be born with such sicknesses
where the chain me nchim kakra your congenital ones and it say the wo so it is there but ya na mpempi no and na kwani swa na o how mutahu your sites nti sa condition e kan gonorrhea chlamydia syphilis ye ta de wo pa very important so bisa titru oba bia te o your oba na te wo so na unya nware ya na unya nwa ya treatment in free ho and they are all treatable so when treatment in free ho na sound so a between the ama akra wo no ti nkra pinanya and eye problems or colitis fence omani yare omani so no a hyensuo prinsuo ni ade they are all due to this STIs nti enkra to it of course congenital nti za kra nya na so being harvesters no nya it means na maame na e de ma no
ana ne papa anka hu
say on say oh say have grace akra na da maame ne yem na se ho no fi bo na feed no nti say ma papa nya na sa oba ne kra ya na ntimi nya Adjei oba ni nya e na otwe de wo akra because of so few ase ho pia
because it's honoti
that's right na oba na ni so fa ase ho na eba so that is why it mean
o betiti bi wo ho na mbo be no mo ani e din sa
nti ma hwe couples a re so me say maame no obi papa obi nkra ni na nso obi nti mo sala na e hwe omo
this question would sound biased but let me ask because looking at a man no it is believed in fact we are a medical doctor you should know that they said that place is the most healthiest place inti samwa we omoba ho a all this hard acidic urine na efa ho ba no enyo omohwe omo bewura ase ho a omo duele ewo nerves ni mu body ni mu blood ni mu skin ni mu ehifa na omo duele a ma no release all these acidic things from their diet entimi nku omo na enyo omohwe
the chene say yase ho no ma se ho no emo aso te ho pa
yase ho no ada wo
so ma se ho no e fe bi normal flora your bacteria nyankopan so montena ho na emo awo omu na bacteria nti o me betena ho no omba ombe format for adam for so they able to also adjust the condition nti na wo hu nsuo e ho hyehye no no nkan ho beto aban ho so te ho we go ni anu biti ho no dada e na obe kan mo ho no ne mo te
ho reactions
exactly so what you ha until we actually morning say enso begu e ho be hyehye ho be yoya e bitu affect wa wode ani ade nti ideally so you healthy oba umpom de gina so kama e mo ne ba they can't stay there because bibia okay but moment I be compromise immune system never form no system never drop no then the
gives them opportunity to stay there.
That's it. Nti emo be from an opportunistic bacteria. Onya akwanya na waka ho. Nti obabi ho a onya exposure to those bacteria but mun twin tan so because the system is strong and healthy, always fighting bacteria, some fake ones no. But what are compromising no? Nti don't say it antibiotics it bacteria I say nimo can sugar because we dey salamana you help them to even stay there and grow more.
That's what they feed on.
Aha. In the obeying infection na nkwa the tier say sa oba no or immunocompromised system no a weak na se ho condition no a pavy way say Mohammed na ho and na a create disorder no.
Now they been a pavy sa way that is one. Some are saying that it's about sexual intercourse. Let's look at the nkola no titiri. Ebi mo ho no mo say sexual intercourse. Obi also say onu obi and have you but the water closet they don't use school near there no and they sa near me but my three things are etimi sa there ne ba unconsciously like on have sex but these three things apart from some media wo na ehye ho no these three things can bring this upon you I won't aware of.
Exactly nti eno no ye normally candida albicans omo ye white mo but gonorrhea and chlamydia there sex untunya without sex nti yen set ho no clear nti white ne dey environment now on so dey can be okọ junso bia na sejana bia na ho nyi nita nti no normally hygienic conditions obi onye hygienic obi come na sit me fusa obi ho ne pants on sesa
I know dey enye no kwa
o esipa nti and most of the time no ohun say ma Feb peritoneum maybe out to kwan na wase kwan no very close nti bacteria me feel to ho janan be wura
pathogens ni ho
and na ba bi on pa se be se okini a oyese nkode kode de bananim so the more fin to be fa na se ho so those are the issues obi on so so be se ho bie and ho eketwa de ma hye ho so they all create environments na de ma gun so mtantan mu na de no bi fa ho na create environment and monitor better ho no because e ho no pH ne hyew no e we bi ese gina and say oh my whole pH no exercise how acidity sesa you call for some bacteria to come and stay there and hygiene pa
no open invitation
we be kwan into a lifestyle no obi on so an system no is so weak in fact body no immune system one day we talk about it immune system the boy ho ban pa o and e bi o ase ho no so more na ho system no ye weak no because your more e bo ho ban check what say bibia met na o system ye weak no mu free ho a the bad ones will come and occupy then no so be how adwene.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. Inti sesi enu yehu say so bibenya all this discharge na baby nkakra ebetumi afri ho no mu ayedai aba wachirechire mu sesi enu wo topic ne ye wo se nye ni nyina na ye infection. Inti now take us through to your topic.
Inti yemfa with a manifest yemhe ma no. Ko e ma te hu sa ne pa now wo your ba study hu yi pa. E min kan ma me grace. Wo your ba ya ta hye panta clear. Be so much who the crow. Don't put on colored panties because fluid be never at every time of your cycle. So for instance, one say your bar na say ovulate here. Ovulation no time I say between your by be me shia be time o tukusia or baby or time who based on a cycle. We born cycle 21 days. We born there near 28, we born 35. The time of this month no and the ekan ye kan wasem ni pa say enye de bia na obehu e ba within a period in your cycle nti mu say bia na wase fo kakra sa de ekan su kwan emegu pantin pi e bia just a drop it doesn't smell anymore and no my tire white or clear e bi okra sticky as a kusua ne eyi no beno a sa part na ye white sa na ohu no internet show say u tu kusua is an infection because of tu kusua na your hormones different estrogen e chimo sa estrogen na chimo no ene mo hu that slimy we na eba no nti hu a entomirikan koka so onya infection ko pedranum na so be mistake afa 2 say unya sexual arousal say o kon do so no abehia emi mpo ana we dme mana be na be siwitrim sa moment about trim no the body is preparing you say okay say adwen ho de ene o sesi o hama and ube produce mucus bi ebeba nti so be hu a don't think say it's an infection. And then thirdly, a money bitter issue IUDs, any implants, any adenura, Emma warmer, and a contraceptive pills ni be some are hormonal. Then your hormone and the but the hormone and also to those discharges. ebiem obi o use irritants ne ma bi di fra na se ho ma so ho hwam hye ho e me ho ache ne ade all those ones has problem nti ye na na ye ka no e ko distort e ho temperature ho pH no by so doing e ho be releasing so because what affect e ho system no na obi on so ya na empempi no when your infection no ewio bacteria no nte ho bi e bi ko nya infection ko if I be post infection conditions e mo ne baaye no omukọ bom be gya nsuo ni fi bi wo sports and passes dibo se no so no abo ne kona fe no so yeden AP aba to clear off everything nti the MS ne say unhu sa ne mana go hospital or go to lab but on say empempi na ye call first Tanzania call sa ne ma no obekọ pharmacy na drugstore pay drugs no akọ so or lab nti unhu a there's about inside that lab or hospital then you check and see and confirm say the body and the eken no she no so say enya de ade bia be hu it comes sometime once in a while be na ko and I'm saying say emo na emefo asipi afa enye so colored say bia brownish greenish or that kind bia clear or white nti hu ni sa catch us say no ade we die physiologist physiological condition me na ko so or hormonal issue bi but what you munti wa na America no yenye lab test in hwade to confirm
say yare ana enye yare say dia wa kire mu ye de enye yare ma mimbisa we na ewi aya ba de yare no so you see after menstruation now that there is this stinky thing that comes after that so they have so many things to douche to it's believed that when you douche and all that now a cleaning hall blah 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 the douche and it doesn't also invite anything there. You
see you don't have to system young situation no wa set body no say no operating on itself on shout anko hanon ko bibia say unya menstruation wi a ya na ye part of the blood na ye so light na came na we say ba no so clear chi no ama na besin
nti so sa bon no ye ntumi friend say yare
David anya yare so leave it after be 2 or 3 be okay but whereby be a week or 2 stay na ho it is coming about more pampa then you need to look into it by just menses no sometimes can be before the thing na ye menses no ho nyama ni bia which have to clear everything out now you free e dia ho na hu ya no wo person ye bibi to ensure say bia sad be free ho wo yes by so doing no you might cause distortion at the vagina we say ho temperature no any hormone te ho no then obenya problem
mama mbisa we ye ka de enye yare no enti mebisa we na afi yakode yare no so when say I have had a privilege say nkola nketua from 7 years 6 years ni ade no ade omuntumi ni omo mothers nkan ibi mu kura to me the pressure to omo parents omo twa ticket fee abrochire no omo de omo aba they are able to communicate these things with me and their me baby say yeah, one of the issues are me face them more me too kwai na mkosho omo how I face that they omo year 6 years 5 years no munya discharge no and bon said they are woka no but yeah they tell me that omo pant na ase no at this color sample no mo de no na ehọ no etete ehọ no etete ebi nso de no omusi ata na aye de me nkola na me bon komo like that age na to 12 they talk to me pa eno no what could be the problem
crowd issue with hygiene and then proper sanitation at the vagina crowd pina no your young girls be ofie my educate ase kra ni omo cleaner they bring it at the front there be an infection na how madwene emi hu de ntem say na on easy way or no say akona chi na eden ma no nti sometimes e ya na no say one factor or the toilet fin to ho ba ha nti an no bi okra mpo okotwe don sanso clean ni yi and measure say men ka wen kan panties na eta hye no ye wo sha say tutie say ye detail cleaning pa sometimes apply heat to catch a man because onion crack to so because a man with me call the crevices pants on the side and side no question o sa share ya na sa ba ho this is where hata pants no abonte the hata them nti wi aba ne bom and one santo so nti say nkra ne panties no ebi obekra na bia toilet ni bia kan to kwan no na be fa nani we na peke nti omo de more of ya na hygiene issue any sanitary issues na mo ntwe ni no and ta hankra no and na be na so this sweet more now udi more sweet more ka you create a good bacteria as the bad ones will grow papa no if you because of sweet now udi more na de enya na betra ho more nti ya na no so
there's no protection
that's right nti ya na no so a factor nti yen try to educate them with some which me clean them who ye is your who ye now for mon cut down on the sweets and this animal na emo.
So at this point, do you think we should let the children use wipes instead of toilet roll? The wipes has some kind of what do we call it, prevention things in, and it's also there's some liquid in it and all that, so I think even if they bring it front or back, the wipes can help.
Exactly.
So do you think
the tennis say wipes no ya na wo setting even so cohons ra na emo
and also you're strong?
Nti why you careful? I know say you ntimi mbo brand say brand we na papa ni we ni ade
nti no
why we are not for wife be.
So should we use butter? Why are you laughing? Butter in every bathroom. Well, our brothers and Muslim sisters, they wash. Yeah. So if we use butter, we are not clean. Or we are not we use butter before the toilet roll. It clean nice.
So if you can, also butter, why you careful so by so do you know? Most bit me try to bit me a basi because I want to buy pa.
Same bank credit.
Nti yam fa tissue na ni so ni indicate o mo ni because butter no yenye panyin na oil ndi oil we say contaminating so no class and dey alcohol. Ti what you say? Yes, so our advice yen ko tissue na traditional tissue but yen show how to be mindful. I won't transmit it from the two to na say ho. Exactly. All right.
You are watching the biggest and the largest. So doctor, not all genital discharge is infection. One my yen hu de enye yare no ene kwan a yen ebetumi afa so de yen koye sex so e kwan e be fa so abeduru ho. Now yen ko ogboro na nkasa ho. De ye yare no ene the way aye de frafra ni hu a eye se nipa ba akunya sa yare no a ewo discharge na onye stable a how obetumi akoso because ekromu ano sex ni ya ni chains obi kunu eni obi girl da obi girl ni obi boy da nti no oba no so wo mpena nti ubekunu na one thing adwira ye nyina nti no tell us the hin na sickness the hin ye hu ayenye na den ni yenhwe ni yie pa enye sa ye de be bro ye hu nyina ye be wiase ni ye nyina ye wo yare ba ko
nam kasen ke be hwe mema ne de no
enu ne ye ko e ho na yenhwe mema ne de so enye yare
that's it
yenhwe no very important
I'm say mema ye wonsu bi we ase ho ensu ntu na menka wasem ba ko ye seminal fluid and na prostate nim say echi mo a ensu tumi ba bonten mo na produce mo no and normally o ye be ma tini pa o ko toilet na o ta chi mo a na hu sa de no now o chi na o strenu ase ho no emensu na ho ni bitumi echi ba nti ebi ni sa seminal fluid na o ye prostate nim no ebi also kwa na sperms sperms na beta ho nyankoi nti na ebi abonten
because o cap ye ma
nti hu a eya na ye chim na wo chi constipation se straining no e na e ma ne ba na me grace na me be na pese o mo be ma ne kese and a problem there is no medicine in kan ha I be to ma na kese
kan ye bi o na ye ti
there is no medicine say ye cream say ye duro e mo be ma na kese
ha
de o papa de ma o de be wi asna no ano no in general they are applying creams here and there sa cream now apply no it me call you to anim na ma nsuo if my workers infection to one create that issues no and na you dey refer no pre-ejaculation fluid only oba na person mo da na mo so we say nsuo bitumi ba eno na be prepare o you to an say be sperm say ba enya acidic intenu so normal enye how e ya na clean no so mo say me ka fa e man de no ho na so ntu sa de na emfa nkwohye say infection na wonya na wonum nro yes oba mistake ena obi on so a o de semina twetwe ne be ma no yes obi o kwa na semina ne kwa na ebisa akọ inside
hey
enti semina na de twa de bi ko o posa ho no ebitumi wura chemical to
skin no mu eno de
na fa bia wura ano no so so all those ones can cause discharges anya infections
what tua wo dick ni by force
sanity enti obi o say mo pai ni nyina yes force na beginem yes enyama na chemical ni semina ni nkuna akomu no e na aye born e hye ho na apai enya infections bia nti obi ho banu aduro saa osem ekwa na makwa ha enuro bia na honom ye ba behwe no na enye bi sometimes interesting between for doctor menya gonorrhea pa boa me koye test baba koye na hwenim odi kan claim say gonorrhea based on the symptoms na ho ntimesre yantu ye bo saneman se be ya ye abuse enuro no antibiotics no nen ko for hamre nemu ye chomo se kotonum 7 days 1 week 3 days ayadwuma ntem ama ho atumi ato kama
abuse body enti mema no so de na omo nso omo ekwan be na omo nso tumi fa so nya because omo de ne de omo pepa ko front o pepa ko tokro no wo down and ye de na mbomu so
ntomo de no e de making ada say the seminar na say nkubi
aha e de twetwe
aha na say bia sperms no e na ochim na e ba bonten
oh okay
nti enye omo de na sa kwan so aha na de fiba yes
emu da okay and they go straight to the yare ni
the yare no basically STDs and STIs so what I say na common one am kind ni gonorrhea chlamydia syphilis and shensu and I say mount discharge and the insansan never but the two common ipa a time who start discharges no chlamydia or gonorrhea now I'm grace so they kind sex now the thing ya night test ma pa che mema sa enim yare kan ase me so benya because of harm bobia city no bibia we inside it go deeper in it nti a month nya be kwosha e ma osan bia nti e ma task for dem mo che mema nti be ma ne de ye de ne hanga bonten nti e be mu a kakaka na wate no hu no asate e hodwuma but oba bet medicine for so many years na enko it me kwa go into the ovaries any tubes nim e ko ha adwene nti se e wo so na so hu signs or symptoms bia e na a problem ubo ansa fi de all the spread nti se de ka no kofa we no de kofa de amount sa na fi de spread ye ho nti basically STI sexual transmitted infection that's all unya true janai so na se bibia nti se hu so wanya e che se oba na bema de ma ana se bia ne de wo so have sex there e bia ne de wo ba ye mfem free toilet so obi also could dware nsuom to that be is not true sexual transmitted infection abo no ntumi ntina sa me ya no true sex pen out me edinya ene neighbor ko bi so aba ha adwen pa herpes simplex virus on so tumi hyensuo me ho no oba na so be ma na ho hwane pa hyensuo bi ha adwen nti we mu nyina no ye true sex apart from that no untumi enya nti da kan say yan careful a video bi no people be na benya because okofa you know afa multiple sex partners na ha adwen.
You are watching the biggest and let me ask this. You see, there are these girls ni bin so when they menstruate and stop it. Moja ne bat waswa could that also be some of these infections?
Yes, I don't know. Something about PID and that's be of fibroid. Inti menstrual fluidness and keban, bloodness eban. If you are na bibia blocking no. Inti ntui ma within that period eban 5 to 7 days na eban. Inti be obstructing the flow na. Etuma ne basa ebi onso na hormone the hormones na control sa cycle no I distorted e bia progesterones LH FSH sa hormones nyina no e ho heka ada say chi more or chi less etum monya sa problem no e na obi ho nso a se dey kan other fibroid basically or e bia na PID infection ho no nti infection can cause menstrual issues pa ha adwene.
You are watching the biggest, so now we know nti sesi enu de ye yare no my signs be 5 signs hu a we de wunim se yare bi a wo de won sa hye ho ekeka wo titi wi a ehyehew. We hear all these things nti me ehu 5 major things wo yo ba mba ne de anu twa ma omo 5 hu we a no de ye infection again so wunim infection na duro mpo a ko hospital no mo enye no mo ehu days omo ehu the level akodu no mo ehu say omo be ye wo IVF so omo be ye wo infusion so omo be ye wo say no mo my 5 major signs we are na de abamba e ma no so ho no na afi ye hu.
All right, okay. Nti normally the chance say both man men nyina be hu de making nti ni pa say infections pampan e wo na ebanim nsu na ebanim aha and no e batwa so just a once or twice or 3 days e bia week ni e bia the whole month. 2 say e ba say bia only be man oba hia sometimes pains other say be man so banya pains and e bi on pa oba na ma honye too wide because in sweetness nti ba sa sexual bi also ni libido oni atinka bia infection timi yesa ma onya sa de no and second thirdly e bi on so onya burning sensations it's an say mo no te waso na so utra no be mani munti no e mu hyehyew o mu kreti sports ni kuro o ma rere ho nti bi be twema kope na more that reactions no aha and the other complex pay hu pa na say so why careful am grace it mo onya infection so onya infertility e mo awo atwikwacha so nwokra because it mi ko block tubes no e ma sperms into machine ko ibi won so e man so be gina wo de no ho e sperms o ya be man so a e case a yete hu pa wa kun se me ma bi na o spermia ne hu nsuo ne ba alright ne wa be hia but
and bi enim
nsuo ne ba no sperm cells bi ade hu bi enim kojo to but ne oba hia kama ne hu nsuo ba alright enti say complex ne ko achi no treat ya de ba no say wawo low sperm count or untumi ngokra oba nso obenya problem e wo tube nim e betumi sisi and also benya ovarian cyst mo ne ade. Into these are the issues I say.
That is when you people do laparoscopy and the rest.
Of course, any HSG money I don't know. They will look into it. Now for me have one. See, I am message say young people here no. One can self medication. Don't go to a pharmacy or drugstore first. Honey, more drug na okoto.
But is there any restrictions with this pharmacy thing? Like when you go out there, even you need to go with. So what's happening in Ghana?
There is one sometimes na baby to sneak akra pharmacy kwa de nka pharmacy so ho ono nim no ni we ni ade but drugstores dey eno nye pharmacies na titi honom. So these are the issues. So etinka minim obi okọ pharmacy am wan test on kwa so wan do, which was fantastic. All ba na pharmacy natural test on kwa ye sometimes ebum yes but ebum so nye sa. So nti yes regulation ya di na akoso yi na yegina anim more every health anim say health person anim say your problem is antibiotics Hygiene sem and ye Ghana nko Africa bebia so antimicrobial resistance Maame Grace cost pa you don't know when you maybe because money came from
that is a sleeping aid
inti mestre say obia nya very careful because obia person onya hoto nipa na kono so doctor person so hoto to atwe don asa anya adwuma. Which one we can cause?
But looking at Africans, you feel we don't have trust in hospital. And you feel just I get it out of hand and sana yakoho. Why do we have that kind of mindset?
I think say sometimes someone say we could do life so we could have a treatment be on my be office how be handle no. We could be your past experience. Nurse be nan kasa yi e office ya hwe ni enti. Ya na ina for me sa adwen no. Enti I think say but also normally no health case are very expensive pa it will go on office all kono koye lab koye we for hani ad no into your shortcuts.
This because bibia must lab bibia I tell match da bi when you abankwa the lab no be ni agent.
Also doctors are not magicians. What they say you knew and you find they be differential diagnostics. So occurs infection na ye wan asenso na gu a e was some test very 3 or 4 e because scan na me who where it's coming from into koye ba kope.
Just with that machine munim hwe.
Also, to be sure, say to you, on time say a drone no ya there you don't just take medication. So for me to be sure, say drone say the mouth, they bet me a bow. Also lab no confirming
the level of the damages, you know.
Sanity, I also confirming near where to handle it from. Every quite can mubia. What do we do? And this all convert dress and young area, doctor no how just for your sure. No who dear, yes or the mouth. Into lab ne dear, you ain't do away the lab. Sanity.
You were a doctor in Ghana. Looking at our poor, let's look at our situation or our condition. Now, you should the youth to know especially, okay? You should the youth to know especially if you should be given any opportunity to meet the president of Ghana, an opportunity is given to you to ask for something that will help, especially the youth in the medical system. So, if there should be a restructure, be a cost. Our medical system concerning sex from 12 they say bomb say 9 for chromosomes to them 7 from 7 to 19 and then nanka obe pesa aban be share good medical system nimu say you to me stop you from having the sex cry betumi aye bibi and set up be they can enter there and you open a treaty or money because I feel so beyond to me and Maame nka.
Oh yeah.
Because the chroma alcohol have sex now ko catch Maame say fa be asem. What would you tell the president of your country Ghana? Say opportunity we no why omunye say nka 5 things you will say they should put together in the hospitals.
There should be more public health education said the also the cost more pa. Na fe nya centers on say when are there cheap compound but they are now on facility omo ne niam etumi ye ne bebre o se nya ba bia most hospitals in fact I heard but ne bia na ye be mo aka de a on betumi de aye easy testing na fe be nya restrictions on antimicrobial resistance na cost no on the no use na say ye more strict on it so that's ha say the ka say pharmacist ne drugstore money ade to be ansana nipa na man no na woni ma de kra ha no there should be more regulations there. Afi public health education no should be more.
Say school be ananka yesi bi wo.
That's when say I didn't know HIV commission go na any other infectious no so ho yi. Nti say e biem because one HIV at syphilis e hanadwene gonorrhea hanadwene e tete no.
And so you common.
Instead en kai ni ko HIV so no. E o say etimi nya centers for infectious conditions are almost because they are share kan schools education. Yeah, the picture na also be anya yare ni say na ye no. Ye che educate you. To come at least to prick their mind. Inti I think say education costs more, it will really help a lot. I think say o basic schools now or more health education units. But the hono omo komo mu nro bia ye kwache nro ni ade mo no ma no ni ade. But I think say education must be very cost more, cost pa education intensive. Let me put that way. Your medication because more na class ye hu for uni ye bo ho dero no. Dipa na e den ya obeti. It will prick the person. And
come to see what counselors or hospital no more to see.
Exactly.
Do you think we should introduce our children to condoms and all that? Because some of these children, no, yes, education system no in Ghana no and now in Africa they don't go to school with phones. You leave your mother, your father, and you go and be among people, different characters.
Sure.
Sure. And now why depressed? On to be friend Maame bisane. So some of these stubborn ones will be having sex and having all sort of things, blow job and all these fingering stuff that is going. It is happening. We cannot lie about this. What do you think we can actually give to our children? Do you think we should open up to them, introduce condoms to them? If female condoms are there and male condoms are there, what do you think we should do about this thing?
Personally, me say, margin say prevention. What the condom man there, say person ko from one hobby, and the condom is 100% safe. So what I say, and see, I have been surge in that. In the first, it's like almost HIV and SA promotion now, any abstinence. That's the first and foremost. Now, money who the dangers in it. Do you understand? Oko advanced countries. Now, I've been in the UK for so many times. And Krano Kwa Nemo Munro. Accra 5 years in Russia and the bag, so no Bema da on Faman Hobai. But what I'm trying to show the person. And personally, dear, yeah, your core channel and conviction, yeah, if you say, your education, no, and your intact at schools, at churches, you can't want some prayer, can't promote on our social medias. On radio and television, you can't say that fantastic. You can't want more better. We be to say, me young guys be young on this camp of the third or gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis. Don't come someone a draw free. Na omra me just say cast kako binya kran. I'm not offer a man kunya this condition. Can you imagine?
Is the stress in the country? The stress, no help, no job. We are all mentally not stable. So you see why we should start from class 1 and add the condom to it. Because are they condom you to wait? So they approach you more near.
It your courses mono. You far health education soon room.
Exactly my point.
But I say, hey, see, if I say a chum environments to protect environments, but health no how can you protect environments? Into young one crano, you see, all advanced can almost common when you be say. Every school be your counselor, or health, or mental health.
I just mentioned this.
What you say? By your hand, you're getting in a matter. Instead of cano, you say, Eddie to go out, painfulity, worry that areas no. Na yama and being accessible to the youths. Maybe she no should be Hanadria on Kono bin to for no one. Say health conditioner, easy accessible with mania. That you are cry or courses in the crackers or Yarian offering, and I'll be who saw Koyavian offering. But if your sentence be at least a bit easier accessible I think say that would be
do you think we as let me use even Ghana do you think we really care about sexual stuff? Do we see the dangers in sex to tell our people? Do parents no to me open up with the kids to tell them about sex and what is involved? Yet me yes I
had the difficult parent nchire ho asem kra yenchire. And I think we should find a way of educating them. Sex education, I say, okay, now what say, and as I say, but it's very important. We don't plan the bash as a menstruate. Only on chain banana crana you should be able to educate them from age 7 or 8 or 9 years going. No, it's very important. It's a parent be here, as individual. So I also chain crano. Sometimes obo adnekwedi organikwedi a che no no akopedi bi atoso ama no akwan ni ma de kro but eventually what happens so ko school mu a the colleagues be won hu na oti ase and he be listen to them how the issue neighbor no enti yenya centers a any parent nso mo modern say safari bi anim ma akwan hu ade e friend say wo yesi na ba yare se na wom se mo hu a e ho ka be boaye pa
the biggest man be some last question na for media platform no ma na dia work actually we ase no na ka kire we ase in Ghana do we have aid for all this education? Do we have aid or is foreign aid in foreign aid a difficult question, but don't worry. To say HIV, we know they have aid. People they bring money for this. So this thing that we are talking about now, is there a structure for it? Educating the children or the youth, about sex. Do we have a system for it?
Yeah.
And who is that system? And is that system active?
Yeah, you won't say public health or Ghana no. And the Ghana Health Service no, or Unity. And your public health nurses, public health doctors are on your education. Ben na jiwa komo. And I say bia na maliana a money be woni ade they educate them on those things. But I think say also more. For now they are no say government of Ghana sponsor. Maybe as a foreign donation, maybe sometimes MasterCard money those for no sponsor have inibi. Inti me gidi say ebia Ghana government no funds p. Aha, ebi entina man na yesa. But I think say many NGOs be they are also into that almost promote boa.
That is individual.
Individual way. In Tibia, the government might have limitation over there. So also call her facility in the Krana. It be now machines because my break down to repair. And see, me who say bia ye have funds and so form. And now fetch money na ebino. So they say we as citizens, we also have to speak out. Near come and near request say one was our so. But in every idea, that's what we are going to see.
Yo, your topic was not all genital discharge is infection. So in 2 minutes, but something in a tougher. So be the channel no to what see and not the air can I say the dangers and the kicker can no we are a foot 2 hour from a stroke because you said you are talking about prevention. Prevention there is the ultimate thing we can actually talk so we don't get to the level about be serious one shall lose life anisa inti no start say wo the topic we aboma many pe hu hia we are sending message from the top to software to wenka sorry put a tackle na kitten omo wo mo yi si ho obi betumi a work there menya say no mo ahwe secretly ni ade ti nipa ni ntumi ne maame nkasa obetumi ne software kasa ontumi ne software nka obetumi ne software maame associate pastor na nka omo de na office no ma check na yeso so anu kitten ya ye ntwan aban nti wo de wo ka de abeka wi na advice no ba bia de be fa bia fa free soro ho. I wish we can have centers in all schools. Now you starting a subject a treaty a school from the next junior day bana bofrade hu nti obenya obedu class 2 class 3 no say na me de man na we hu science no onim you will approach it and deal with it immediately any idea nti wo so advice awo no pacho
all right
but asem ni na tofa first na we are omo afu say wo asem bi ka kire omo no omo hwehwe ya omo hwe ne enya hu bibie.
All right, nti I have four revelation there ye can say who say nsuo if you say ba obema na so ba no ho ba enye ni na infections ebi ho na hormones bi and physiological issues bi na ekoso ebi ho no apply nku bi semina bi na akọ ho na eba nimum se ko ba se nka wom ana se pampan wom ana se jinso na ebe hyehyew ana hu toatoa so colored ebi green ana se bi yellow or brownish dia it means an infections enumpo na nkotadru so hu ya kotadru ndie obanum adru be wiase no enye adwuma adobe hia dru no so enye adwuma enti ebasa kwaya sabia doctor obehwew ana ase collab ombe lab test na ma hu wie na hu yarekro na afi etimi ehu ama ho adru na afi etimi aboa na ye kosese awofo no mama educating kra na ofie de ebeya ebesi yara no kwan afi communities so adwuma ye schools mu same education cost more churches mosque ye tufu more you bring your centers be kra as a church and as a community you reach me alcohol for any testing be simple test ahodo yen education na etime di nkomo ho betumi abo apa nti ye besre aban mpanyimfo say yema health promotion nkoso public health counseling nkoso se be ya yawe ahodo a ebo maneka na trebi ko enuro kra etimi short na manfo mi ntonro no yare betumi akọ form netumi aboa but one ka sans for health she unsem em for health mo bia kwa health yi na ye de be yare ma wo so ene nem yare bu pa nti o kwa bonten five ma different betumi ha wadwene enti ko so ahweni as Maame Grace the mind say we mu nyina no once me kan say more TikTok Facebook ti ko for free ti ma she da ye book bia mind be your own doctor a natural approach a bit missing be kwan ni ade I'm say copy of a hobby am copy na o hia bi nso a soft copy hard copy I don't say just 100 Ghana cedis now what kind because knowledge is power when you nim die boa enti yenso ya afem ne nkete kakra ye be say de boa manema e ba form ti kakra meka ho no we that
afa on kra man panifo no sentence no mun sisi no
oh meka ho
so be sikani bi wa o say yanya ne okay
of course Messi be say NGOs mpanimfo am o man ma motie no say minim say mo dorma ne youth no nti be say se benya more centers about infectious conditions rural communities ne even crack senimo akofo betumi akọ youth betumi akọ universities no tertiary campuses no na be kwa akoye checkups kakra wa STIs no na be boan nipa ni hu at least obestro so beto aso aye but we hu best spread e be high nti semu ina asem mo na e massa conditions nem yare infections no e betumi aba form ye da mase
yo doctor thank you so much abusia ye ni bebre ka nti sa Wednesday worship na mo ye na school ho no eni yi mosque fo no so Friday na mo mpai na mo bo no nti mo di kan we kire omo a cause omo ye worship na omo ye Allahu Akbar na nkola ni nyina omo de ni se nti na se 25 na de na ewu sorry infections agye aboso atenemu apropro inside nti sa niama we ye niama ye betimi di aka education system wo ye oba tan so so a wo no oba no wo fi a mo ani nko no ko adwaye na o cha monitor no o de samina no so pi nkola no phone no mo wo no o mo de hwe so many things ade no kura beba so ama na hwe mo miema ye ni enko nkola no girls no so wo ba no de o de maid na hwe na wo ho na wa fa ne pant na se na wa monitor hwe say to senya so you ask them questions about their because very 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 important. Doctor, thank you so much for coming. I wish we can bring him live so that obeba mu be bisa no personal questions because niama wo ho no mo a ebi wo kra kwala nkra wo kra na nitifie untumi nka nchiro me nkwala na omuni mi di nkomo ja omuni mi di nkomo dito inti no se yamfa ne mbra life ani de na ba na nkola ni niama bi ekomu anso so ko bibi ma untumi nye open na won kan kire obi mu a na yahwe ebi no mu infection atena omo so omo dwunso kete so sa niama ni nyina infection etumi edidi ma akoma edidi akwa atumi fire ni pa ani said you kan ye no there's a lot going on when taking your time na ye hwe se niama yiye na wo sika nso a wo community ho no fa na CBC ho na fa hye wo ho ani onyam ai na nyame enshira doctor wo social media handles ni akwanya because ade we dey say nipa get through to you
nti ma shida channel for education pa nti wo ko TikTok Dr. Cosby Cosmos Bimpong my name Cosby nti COSBE what type abi hu e wo ho na Facebook the same thing we tun some WhatsApp message ya na menya botraman for pa nti ko fota hamadwen na so ya menfre all that ways nti na ma ne 0243 9941 0243 9941 ti bichi wadwen bi hawa o fry bitumi a chene a discuss na efuto bi obi anso de ama na etumi aboa medase
yo abusuya nti ne number no yare de ya ne number no na ode atodwa no nti wo frɛ ana wo de revelations din no aka me pa cho so obi frɛ na ade ne ye bruta no ntumi nto aduro na fama no na fa bill ne brɛ me office mpa cho me mo bi ya na de ne nsɛn pacho bebre se wo hwe ye na wa de na wo de wo ye ne hwe nye ya fa kɔ ho obɛhwɛ wo man kan cho se bagi sika wo me ho sa de na ya mo ye no me se fa kɔ ho abo nsuo na ese nko ade a ye be force ne ye tua na ye redeemi ade ye no nti mpacho wo fra na de revelation mpacho de mo frɛ so na wo so de ane bo nye de fa kye wo mo enu nti na wo na bo abo wo kakra na ina but when you come next time I have two other questions maybe I will ask you. I pray you people will go to him live so we are able to ask him more questions. I want to know whether there are where the year no but niama maybe sound bi no I want to know whether there are natural remedies for these things. You bet me because you mentioned sugar and milk. If we take it away, that is natural remedy. We want to know whether there are things you bet me no so at so how I be one be tough. Body be adane se bokora no wura ho no mo a on be coronavirus mo ano. Bacteria obedane a monster. She say nsuo nko ade kunu a bibia nti ebi bewura wa na ehọ na aye yi nti wi ana eyi wedi nka mebisa order ba yemre no so aye bi. Thank you so much for coming. Move voting in life na me nya advantage na me so me bisa no me questions aka we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Na we dey me ya no. Nti say ma ni biba wutumi bie ho na wahwe say doctor for the mu hwe bibia free.
Obi on pa onye kwa no awro no awra ma.
So obre.
Chese Obu ha ya
no waro ani mu huni ama. Awrade nka mo ho. Abusia ahanam di yin na abesi. Makra.